purpose and destiny. Woven threads put together to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Catch Woven Threads every Friday at 7 p.m. with Pastor Maxine Latimer on the
Blessings, 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 blessings to each and every one. You are on the Woven Thread Show with Pastor Latimer. Blessings to all my listeners. I am grateful that you are on this evening. Woven Threads on a mission to restore, empower, and sustain purpose driven men, women, and children of God who are woven into God's purpose and destiny. Praise God this evening. I'm just so excited to come before you one more Friday. Yes, I have something on my mind, listeners. And what I have on my mind is honesty and accountability. Yes, listeners, let me ask you a question. When was the last time you took some accountability for your action? And if you did, were you honest? All right, now, honesty and accountability are arguably the two most important needs in order for you to have a successful life. And that's real. As it mentioned in the Bible, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Are you free? Are you being honest with yourself? Being honest is more than just telling the truth. It is also being real and genuine, both to yourself and those around you. It is showing up and being truthful in your relationship, especially with yourself. Oftentimes, you forget to be honest with yourself. You are honest with someone else, but you're not honest with yourself. You're in a job and you don't like the job, and you're not honest with yourself to find another job. You're in a situation, a relationship, and something is happening within the relationship that is not good. You are not comfortable, but you don't want to leave the relationship because you don't want to be honest with yourself. Honesty isn't always easy, listeners, but it is critical in order for you to achieve your goals and maintain your values. As it says in the Bible, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but of the transgressors shall destroy them. Look within yourself, listeners, and search for all your dishonesty and start working on setting yourself free. I come before you this evening to set you free or to empower you so that you can free. Your chains are broken and the fetter that you have in your life are broken. If you lie to yourself or others, even about small things, negative feeling will build up, and guilt and stress and anxiety can cause you mental issues that lead to addictive behaviors. Dishonesty can lead to isolation between yourself and others. So if you find yourself being isolated, think and find out the reason why you're isolated. And work on it, listeners, work on it. Along with honesty is accountability. You have to take accountability for your action. And you have to admit that you have a problem. If you don't admit that you have a problem, how are you going to take accountability? You must accept responsibility for any actions. Too often, we put the problem on someone else. We put the problem on your wife. You put the problem on your husband. You put the problem on the teachers. Children put the problem on their moms. Moms put the problem on the children. Next, and you put the problem on your next door neighbor, and you always find someone to put the problem on. When are you going to take responsibility for your action and work things out? You are responsible for your actions and choices. Do not blame anyone for anything. Rebuilding starts with you. When you take ownership of your problem and make the commitment to change, that's when you start seeing your life getting better. That's when you start seeing things growing in your life. That's where acceleration comes in your life. That's when things are easier for you to set your goals and accomplish your goals. Accountability and honesty build self-esteem and strengthen you. And if you are finding yourself with low self-worth and low self-esteem, check yourself. Are you honest? Oftentimes, sometimes you have been through situation that is hard for you to be honest at that particular time. But if you take tiny steps, you can find yourself taking the responsibility to be honest. And once you are honest, you are free. You have a freedom to live. And that's what honesty is all about. Lack of accountability is a problem when you don't take the responsibility for your action. And more likely, you make excuses. Do you find yourself always making excuses? You make excuses in your marriage. You make excuses in your relationship, on the job, at school, wherever you get the chance to. You're always finding something to justify why you're doing it and justify yourself. It is time now you kind of think and take responsibility and see where you can do a self evaluation so you can build yourself. It's not about you. Do not take things personally, listeners. It's time to grow up. It's time to allow God to build you and accelerate you so you can see your purpose on earth. Accountability is important for rebuilding your trust, not just with yourself, but people around you. And when you build your accountability, it strengthens your support with your families and friends. Oftentimes, you, you find that your families and your friends cannot trust you. But it's a reason why they cannot trust you because you're not honest and you're not taking the accountability for your action. But if you start now, it's a daily process. Start now, tiny step. It's the here and now. I know that you have been through a lot. I know that sometimes the pain that you have been through have caused you trauma. But if you take tiny steps to be honest with yourself, deal with your situation, seek professionals to help you grow, then you are able to set yourself free. You are able to live. Honesty and accountability are crucial in any relationship. Being honest with oneself and others can be difficult, but necessary. You have to take the necessary steps towards healing and growth. Being accountable makes you a better person. Accountability helps people to accomplish their goals. It helps you to accomplish whatever goals you have been setting in this time and in this season. Honesty and accountability is a journey that you can take with God to build your trust and to live a successful life, listeners. I hope you get something out of what I just tell you on, and I hope you can live with yourself. I hope you can be honest with yourself. I hope you can take accountability for your action. Work on it, listeners. Start now. Thank you for joining the Woven Thread Show. Thank you for being faithful listeners. Woven Threads is here to restore you and empower you and make you stronger daily. God bless you. Thank you for joining. God bless you.
You are just tuned into the Woven Thread Show with Pastor Maxine Latimer right here on Omega Radio. You can get your here same time every week, Fridays from 7 p.m. to 7:10. 7 p.m. Woven Thread on mission to restore, empower, sustain purpose-driven men, women, children, woven into God's purpose and destiny. Woven Threads went together to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Catch Woven Threads every Friday at 7 p.m. with Pastor Maxine Latimer on the
USA News, I'm John Schaefer. The U.S. is implementing over 500 sanctions against Russia in response